Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Gala Games charts and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the different possibilities. And towards the end of the video, I will cover the overall macro view or the macro structure of the overall altcoin market as well. Now, for those of you who love trading and want to try out the same crypto exchanges that I use on a regular basis, feel free to go ahead and try out either the MEXC exchange or the Blowfin exchange with the links in the video description down below this video. And if you're from the United States, the best part about this Blowfin exchange is that they allow anybody to sign up from any country. There are no restrictions right now, so that is very, very nice for people from the United States who want to trade crypto futures. And what's great about MEXC is they have some of the lowest trading fees in the entire industry right now at just 0.01% taker fees, so you get to keep most of your profits rather than paying out 0.6% fees like most other exchanges have. So let's go ahead and take a look at Gala Games on the daily chart and see what is going on here. So as you guys can clearly see, we are currently trading within a very large triangle right now. We had a very, very, very big move upwards. I mean, geez, this move upwards was very nice. It was about 316%, and that was very, very nice to see from Gala Games. And obviously, like with any peak that we have, every single peak in any market always creates a valley, and that's currently what we are creating right now. And as you guys can clearly see right now, we recently just ended up crossing through the 0.043 support level, and that's really not a good thing. If this daily candle ends up closing below it, we'll probably end up retesting the bottom of this triangle again. It would be very nice to retest the bottom of the triangle, and it would be very nice to open the next daily candle above the triangle and go back upwards again. But if momentum does not stay strong enough, or if momentum ends up getting weak, we will probably end up breaking through the bottom of the triangle here and starting to go down and retest this 0.038 level again. And if that happens, we want to be looking for a bounce there, because we've got some very strong support down there from when we hit it down here and down here. And if support does not hold at that level, then we will obviously end up going back down, and we've got strong support down here again at the 0.033 cent level as well. All right, which I would expect we would at least have a bounce down there, because we have very strong support from hitting that there on March 5th and from hitting it again on April 13th. So we've got strong support at both 0.033 and 0.038, and we want to be looking to these levels for a good potential bounce at some point in time within the next few days or within the next week or so. All right, now in a bullish scenario, again, we definitely want to see this daily candle at least bounce. If it continues to keep going down, we want it to stop at the bottom of this triangle, and we want to see it bounce off of it on the next daily candle and go through this 0.043 level and continue with momentum and go higher and higher and higher. And if that ends up happening, here's what I see happening. If we bounce off of here, we'll gain enough momentum, and we will hopefully end up going up to the very top of this triangle again. And because it's the very top of the triangle, my guess is we'll probably end up bouncing off of it for a little bit and going back down a tiny bit, and then going up and breaking through if there's enough momentum, and finally breaking through this 0.049 resistance level, and then getting within to this next bigger range here of between 0.049 and 0.054. All right, so it's all about the levels. I'm a levels trader, so that's why I look at levels so frequently. So you want to be looking at the levels, and you want to be looking at the various levels here to continue to keep creating higher lows all the way up, because we realistically want a nice stepping stone pattern all the way up. You know, we go up and then we go down to retest another midterm support, and then we go up again. We'll come here, and then we'll end up going back down a little bit, and then go back up again, and then retest this resistance, and then come back down to retest the support, and then gain momentum again to go through it, and then go up to the next resistance level, and then and then come back down and retest support again, and we just continue the stepping stone ladder all the way up. That's definitely what we want to see here moving forward, because if we start seeing more higher and higher lows each and every single time, you know, right here, right here, right here, right here, and even further up here, If we see more and more higher lows on a regular basis, that is a good indicator that we've got some good bullish momentum going on here, and we can fully expect that, you know, the coin will start to have a nice decent reversal in the coming days or weeks or whatever. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the overall macro structure of the overall altcoin market. So when we're looking at the overall structure of the altcoin market, we have got very, very, very strong support down here at both $560 billion and $533 billion. Now, what I want to see here realistically happen is, I mean, obviously I can't tell you what's going to happen with a guarantee because I'm not a magician and I can't see the future. So yeah, that sucks. But what I want to see here, and before I start to feel extremely bullish again on altcoins, I want to see a break above this key level here on this first peak from this giant downslope that we had. I want to see us break above this $695 billion level and break through it with, you know, very, very strong momentum in order for me to feel bullish again. The first sign of that happening will be crossing above this downslope here and starting to make our way above this level here of $683 billion, all right, which was the high that we created here on May 6th, all right? But it's all going to depend on what Bitcoin is doing, obviously, and if people are putting their profits back into altcoins, okay? So you have to keep an eye on those levels as well, and just keep an eye on the overall structure here because it tells you a lot about where the potential price movements of the overall altcoin market is going to end up going. Now guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you did end up enjoying this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button below the video just to help me out, and leave me a comment below the video on your thoughts on where you personally think the price is going to go on Gala in the short term. And with that said, for those of you who stuck around and watched this entire video, thank you guys for watching very much, and I hope to see you all in my future videos.